I understand that you're new here at Becketwood and want us to know about the library, so I am thrilled to be able to share what I consider one of the big gems of Becketwood. What should I tell you first? I'll just tell you a little bit about the types of things. We use the Dewey Decimal System, so our nonfiction is using that. We have a lot of readers here at Becketwood, so people know what's good and want what's good here. So we get a lot of suggestions. We get 10 new books every month. Some of them are donated. And then we have a budget.
Is there a certain type of book that you order every month?
We try to meet everybody's needs. So we try to have some half fiction and half nonfiction. What will appeal to history buffs or environmental buffs, food buffs, but then lots of history buffs too. So we try to meet the needs of as many people as we can. And then we have half of those books are fiction, and there again, we have a broad readership. There are some people who are real mystery buffs, and there are other people who want more literary fiction, if you will. So again, we try to meet the needs of Becketwood. I can just show you how the fiction is laid out, and then we can move into nonfiction. All of the mysteries are on these two first shelves, and we have good representation, I think, of the current mystery genre. We have large print books. Over here, we start the nonfiction, and then the regular fiction is all around the outside. The recent books are right down there at the end, so if you're interested in a new one that has been reviewed, you can usually come here and find it. And then we have one shelf of Becketwood authors. We have some very prolific writers who live here. Down here is our kind of reference section. We have a lot of things that people don't necessarily want to take up to their room or to their apartment and read in bed or whatever because they're big. Oftentimes there are people sitting here reading those big ones. We have a video library that is total donations from people, so we don't spend any money on that. We also have just some Becketwood information, activities, photos, board activity, active puzzle group here. I would say any day of the year, we probably have 2 puzzles going. They provide a lot of fun for members.
Are there magazines?
Yes, there are, not in the library proper. Near the elevators on both the west side here and the east side of the building, there's a library table, and you're welcome to take those magazines up, read them, bring them back. Oh, let's do the checkout process. We have a card catalog system that's just the same as any library with author and title, not subject. So it's not quite that elaborate. You can check it out for 3 weeks. At the end of the 3, there's someone from the committee who checks every day, checks books back in, and if there's someone waiting for the book, they will let you know if you're overdue. Someone's waiting for the book. You just grab a book here. You would just sign the card out like the olden days. Put the due date for the book, your name, and your unit number, and just leave that in the box here. And then somebody keeps track of when those are due.
And where do we return a book when we're done?
There is a book drop right here. You can just drop it in there. Everything at Becketwood is done by committee, as you know, already I'm guessing. And so this is a 20-member committee. Everyone is actively involved at some level on the committee, which I think is part of what makes Becketwood be. If you're interested in serving on the committee or attending a meeting or have suggestions for the committee, we meet on the first Monday of the month at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
You're welcome.